I get you back.
Yeah, I know you will.
Wait till you say time.
How much time we got left, Jamie?
Wait, just stand right here so it don't run.
Rush everything in there. Rush everything in there. Don't go slow. Breathe ASAP.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You got this.
Breathe. You gotta breathe.
Get in there. Go ahead and get in there.
Come on. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it.
Man, Terence Crawford's camp right now feels more like a science lab blended with a war zone boot camp. Up in Colorado Springs, the guy's training like he's throwing hands with oxygen itself. While most fighters stick to pounding the bag, Bud's probably out here shadow boxing against gravity, staring down the altitude, like he's saying, yeah, you'll collapse long before I ever will.
I don't want to overtrain because me personally, when I go in the gym, I give my all, and I don't want to burn myself.
You can feel it in his aura. Crawford trains like someone rubbed him blind, and the heavy bag's holding the proof. Each camp, he powers up like he's installing fresh fight patches wired straight into his DNA. And the chilling part, it's not just muscle he's crafting, it's that razor-sharp mind. You see, Bud studies rivals the way your auntie studies soap operas. Every glance, every rhythm, no pause button required.
Terence Crawford is so damn durable and good and athletic that even when they're landing it, he's okay. And a lot of times, he kind of make them miss. Or he'll give them his face like Sugar Ray Leonard, love him to death, and he'll step back.
I don't know about you, but when I watch Crawford locked in like this, it don't feel like he's gearing up for just a fight. It feels like he's preparing to crack a riddle Canelo ain't built to answer. Every motion is sharp, intentional, and ruthless. Like he's throwing rounds with time itself. You can catch the fire in his eyes. That chilling I already know how this story ends stay.
There we go. Good jab. Good jab. There we go. There we go. Straight off over going to the combination.
That ain't sweat, that's glory.
There we go, Skip.
That ain't sweat, that's glory.
And then Shawn Porter walks out the gym like, yo, I've seen Bud before, but this Bud is a whole different beast. If Porter, the same man who went toe-to-toe with him, is saying Crawford looks razor-sharp and lethal, then we got no choice but to believe it. That ain't hype. That's a straight-up warning sign.
I think Crawford's going to get the job done. I am officially picking Crawford to win this fight. It is still 50-50, but obviously...
he says that till he goes to Canelo.
I'm obviously going to say that this is a 60-40.
This version of Crawford feels like the final boss of boxing, and Canelo better pray his controller don't glitch out on fight night. Because truth is, when fighters get this locked in, history has a way of rewriting itself. You, me, and everybody tuned in better strap tight. Cause Crawford's cooking up something that reeks of pure legacy.
Crawford putting on this weight, being 38, he's not going to be moving as much as people think. And if he's not moving as much as people think, it's going to be combustion. There's going to be some action in that pop.
Bro, Algieri basically looked at Canelo and said, yo, where's the fire, champ? Did you leave it sitting in the locker room beside the Gatorade? And honestly, I felt that. Canelo's usually slicker than a barber on payday. But if he drifts into fight night looking like he just woke up from a nap, Bud Crawford's not just going to test him. He's about to rearrange his entire weekend plans.
Dude, kind of like I said about Manny, if anybody can do it, man, Bud, he's so smart. The guy's like an alien in there. The way he sees things, the way he pulls the trigger, the game. He's also a game plan guy. They make game.
But then Algieri hit the classic line. I still lean Canelo though, like he couldn't turn his back on boxing's oldest rule. The big man usually swallows the little man whole. And yeah, we've all heard that sermon before. But let's be real. Sometimes the little man storms in like a pit bull on espresso and rewrites the script from scratch. That's Bud. He don't just throw punches. He breaks you down like your Sudoku puzzle.
You've been around Canelo. The guy is just dense. Thick. From his neck to his ankles, everything is thick. He's got thick wrists, thick hands, thick kneecaps, thick ankles. He's got a thick midsection. He's heavily muscled. He's not a big guy. Shorter than me. Not really wide-shouldered. Very, very different.
What makes this wild is the collision of styles. You got Canelo, a power-packed tank built on legacy muscle, against Crawford, the chess master who turns the ring into his own living room. Algieri's right about one thing. Perception don't mean a damn thing. Once that bell echoes, that's when all the barbershop talk, all the ESPN hot takes, all the big man versus little man formulas get tossed straight out the window.
Crawford's a really strong guy. We've seen how strong he is physically. We saw him, throw Spence around. We've seen him be that way. We didn't see it in the Madrimov fight, but again, like all your points, Madrimov is an excellent fighter.
So, the real question hangs heavy. Do we roll with boxing history and claim size still matters? Or do we gamble on Bud's skill tearing the textbook apart? Me, I'm living for the chaos. Forget the calculator. Forget the odds. I just want to see if Crawford turns Canelo into a highlight reel, or if Canelo steps up and reminds the world why legends still smash holes straight through theories.
We're counting Crawford out. Crawford's he's smart, he knows what he's doing. Canelo, he's not that big of a guy. He obviously weighs more, but you can't take nothing from Crawford. He goes in there to win. So.
And just when you think boxing can't spin any wilder, Joe Rogan and the crew start chopping it up on Crawford versus Canelo like it's a barbershop debate court on camera. I'm sitting there like, wait a second. Did he just call Bud the best switch hitter since Hagler? Bro, that's like saying your grandma's mac and cheese can hang with 5-star chefs. Bold praise, but kind of true. And then the apex talk. Imagine Crawford grinding inside the UFC gym with kids darting around. Half the room in suits, like fight camp collided with career day. That's Bud for you. He'll sharpen weapons anyway, be it a high-altitude camp, a Vegas cage, or even the cereal aisle at Walmart if you dropped a heavy bag there.
Big Crawford fan, so I'm going to lean his way. My only concern is just the size. It didn't look like Terrence's power transferred in the last fight, so
with
now it's coming up some more, you know what I mean?
Part of the problem with that is Madrimov's really...
But real talk, they're not exaggerating. Canelo at 168 is a tank dressed in Gucci trim, and Bud climbing up from 147 feels like he's trying to fistfight a pickup truck wearing boxing gloves. Still, you can't sleep on Crawford's mind. The guy lays traps like he's playing chess against people who don't even know the rules exist. That's why I'm tuned in, because either we watch Bud pull off the wildest upset since Buster Douglas, or Canelo reminding the world he shatters faces for a living.
A very high-level guy, but Canelo is dangerous. He broke Billy Joe Saunders' whole face. Broke his whole face. What he did to Amir Khan, remember that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. And never been down. Never been dropped.
Yeah, Canelo's just...
And don't forget, Bud didn't stroll here easy. He had to crack real puzzles just to reach this stage. Plus, Canelo's history talks loud. Ask Billy Joe Saunders' cheekbone or May Khan's highlight reel nap. Add Dana White stamping the promotion, and now the UFC Apex flipping into Bud's private dojo. And you start to see this fight ain't just boxing. It's the combat sports version of a full-blown Marvel crossover.
They rented out the Apex for a while. Was training there. Kids running out. Some kids running around all on the mat. I was get these bad kids out of here.
He was using the Apex?
Yeah.
Why was he using the Apex?
I don't know.
Funny.
I'd see it, but 30 people. You know what I'm saying?
One gonna run into
30 people.
Right.
Yeah. Half of them in suits.
How many?
Man, when Bud's strength coach steps up talking like this, you know it's getting serious. He ain't coming off like a trainer. He's preaching like a pastor at the Church of Uppercuts, testifying that Canelo's about to receive the gospel of Bud. And look, I get it. We've all been watching Crawford climb mountains like Rocky Fall. But this ain't some movie montage. This is real life. The man's out there breathing thin air, building strength like he wrestles bears in the off-season. If I'm Canelo, I'm triple-checking my chin insurance right about now.
So I get a lot of texts asking how I'm doing, how camp is going, so I figured I could just put it up in one post. So I'm in the mountains. This dude's about to beat the brakes off Canelo.
And the craziest part, this man stays calm through it all. Like, yeah, Bud's about to be the GOAT and I'm just a guy holding his water bottle. Bro, if my friend hyped me like that, I'd fight anybody. Neighbors, cousins, even the Amazon delivery man. Whoever shows up. And that line, all is well, truly well. That's chilling calm. That's the kind of energy where you know someone's ready to walk through fire and not even smell like smoke. Canelo better not confuse that peace for weakness, cause Crawford's camp sounds locked and like they already scripted the ending.
About to beat the brakes off Canelo and be the greatest boxer of all time, and I get to play a part in it. All is well, truly well. We good. I'm good. I'm real.
And if boxing's gonna keep dealing wild cards like this, we might as well keep the gloves tight 24/7. One night it's Bud training like he's sparring with gravity. Next night it's Canelo flexing like a tank on gold rims, and then boom, the whole world's arguing over who rewrites history. That's why I'm locked in. That's why you're locked in. We live for the madness. So, tell me, are you riding with Canelo's legacy muscle or Bud's chessboard brain? Drop your take in the comments and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters, where the breakdowns hit harder than a liver shot and the fight talk stays sharper than Crawford's jab.